Check, check. Morning, RJ, Scott, Johnny. Good morning. Hope y'all are well. Good morning, Ben Rail. How are you today, sir? Brother Bob Casey. How you doing, buddy? You're doing all right? Everybody's doing all right this morning. Early morning for me started around 2:30 this morning. And I ain't been back to sleep yet. Couldn't go back to sleep, so I've been sitting in my chair and nodding here and watching this live stream after I got parked over at the boat ramp this morning. Jerry Franks, good morning, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you this morning. Hope everybody's doing all right. Today is Mother's Day. Mother's Day special. Happens once a year. Usually about this time. For all the moms that are out there, mine included, happy Mother's Day. She don't watch my live streams, but that's all right. That is okay. Wished I had the sunrise that Rodney had earlier. Rodney had a real pretty one. We got clouds today. As a matter of fact, it said 30% chance of rain up through the morning. If Mayla's in here, happy Mother's Day, Mayla. There she is. You're very welcome. See you now. Lost my train of thought. My eyes are heavy. Oh, rain. Chance of rain today. 30% chance this morning. Cooking some fish for my mom and my sister and the grandkids and my two boys today. This afternoon around 5 or 5:30. If you're around, ease on over. We'll have a little bit. Catfish and crappie. That's what we're having. Had the opportunity to fish this lake this week. Went with a young man on a little outing. There was like 12 or 13 of us. So we went fishing and caught a bunch of crappie. Caught quite a few catfish. We all were able to take a few bags home with everybody. So worked out well for all of us. Worked out good for me because I can cook for my mom. She likes crappie. So goggle eye, whatever you want to call it. Crappie, white perch. Lots of names for crappie. All good ones. Put a little grease in the skillet and a little cornmeal on them. It ain't bad stuff. Let's run out to the island right quick before I read from the book today. Morning, Ray. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Jerry, I'm a big crappie fan too. We got a bunch of rain. I told y'all about this lake, how big it is. Ken, good morning. Put in here at the lake, and then we rode about 30, 45 minutes to get up to the other end of the lake to go catfishing. I was in a catfishing boat, and man, it took forever. Michael Blake, good morning. Oh, how big this old lake is. And then we had so much water in the last 2 weeks. It's a crazy amount of rain fell Tuesday. Lots of it. Yeah, I got some Wi-Fi interference. There's a new Ford, new Chevrolet. I say new. They're probably 5 years old. They're newer than mine. I thought I seen a light over there a while ago when I pulled in. Looks like a light. Right, might be Ray Kelly's landing pad. He come pick it up, Ray. it is bright. Oh, what that is. I think it was there the other day when we flew over here too. Got an old dead tree. All the trees are out but that one. It didn't survive. Well, the island's got some firewood, right? Water's discolored because the creeks. I mean, we got so much rain. So much rain this Tuesday. Scott, good morning, man. How you doing? But rain helped the garden, Bob. I got peas, and they're starting to get runners on them. I side dressed them yesterday from Triple 13. Side dressed my okra. I will be cutting some cabbage here in the next few days. I got about 6 or 8 out of 13 heads of cabbage I planted. Looks like I got at least 6 that are about ready to cut. So, one day, Ray, come see me, buddy. I'll take you and give you the tour. Cabbage and ham. Looking forward to that. And my onions didn't do very well this year. They froze, and I had to replant probably 2/3 of them. And I don't know, just a weird year for that. Tomatoes are starting to bloom. It's 50 degrees this morning here. So, we start getting these warm nights, things will really start growing good. John, good morning. Good to see you, Mr. Flynn. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, the boat ramp's kind of busy this morning. People putting in, going fishing. I know we had a good time. Kyle treated us to a good trip. Like I say, it was a company deal, so guy was it was twofold. Had a meeting, then a guy's fixing to retire at the end of the month, so we kind of made it about him, right? He's got 40 years with the company, and he's a good dude, so we took him fishing, cooked him a good ribeye, and actually had a fish fry for him. So he had a good retirement send-off. I'm going to read to y'all this morning right quick. A little old, get my book flipped around here. It's about John C. Duval. He was born in 1816 and passed away in 1897. This is in Freer, Texas, in Duval County. The first Texas man of letters. He wrote history not as a visitor but a participant, and wrote to entertain and inspire. His early times in Texas tells of days when, by bringing news of the outside world to the lonely settlers, a man could travel from Sabine to the Rio Grande and spend not a cent for board. It also gives personal account of Palm Sunday, 1836 at Goliad, when Santa Anna's men shot down disarmed Texas prisoners of war, a massacre from which Duval himself escaped. Though an older brother was killed, his books, including Early Times, Bigfoot Wallace. Ooh, my light turned off. Hang on a second here. Let's see. Bigfoot Wallace and Young Explorers were not widely distributed at the time of publication, but made history live as young Austin citizens. The renowned O. Henry was influenced by Duval's work. So was J. Frank Dobie, dean of 20th century Texas writers. Duval was born in Kentucky, son of a territorial governor of Florida, graduate of the University of Virginia, a civil engineer. First came to Texas in 1835, fought in the Texas Revolution, was a Texas Ranger, and made a career surveying frontier lands. Fought in the Mexican War and the Civil War. This county was named for him and for 2 of his distinguished brothers. Duval County, Freer, Texas. Now y'all know the rest of the story. Good morning, Brad. How you doing this morning, man? Well, wind velocity. The wind has picked up. You know what? I looked at the weather this morning, and it's supposed to be 100 Wednesday morning. 100 degrees. Or not Wednesday morning, but Wednesday. Then it cools right back down. So today is supposed to be in the low mid-70s. And after that, we start getting warm. It's weird. Our weather patterns, I know they've changed over the years. Used to have spring, summer, and fall. Now it's winter, and that goes from winter to summer sometimes. We had a nice spring, though. It's not been bad. Just 100 degrees first part of May is a little stout. A little stout. There, old boat ramp, another boat in. We'll do a little boat chase here in a minute. I think I got plenty of battery. Yeah, I got 16 minutes of battery. I don't know. I don't see the high wind here on the surface. Maybe it is where the drone's at. Yeah, I went over to Johnny's and got coffee this morning. Johnny, you need to clean your pot, man. It's a little thick this morning, right? And when I say thick, it is strong. Like Joe Rogan strong. Do this right quick. Boom. I stopped at McDonald's. Don't open up till 6 o'clock on Sunday mornings, and since the sunrise is up early, and I like to get here a little earlier. I like to get here about an hour before. Hey, Gene. Good morning. How you doing, man? And so I had to go to Whataburger, and man, whoo, that coffee. I think they raked the bottom out of 3 pots to make me a cup. It is strong this morning. All right, here's a boat. We'll go check him out. He putting along. Turn my telemetry back on here. Y'all have to deal with that a little bit so I can see what's going on. He going out in the big lake, looks like. Let's see, Dennis. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, if that's straight, I do believe that the stick would stand up and the spoon would stand up this morning. Ronnie, good morning. Good to see you. Uncle Bill, good morning. How you doing, Bill Ronay? Hope you're doing all right, man. Watched y'all's show last night. Y'all had a gambit. I won't tell you. Y'all had a gambit. As a matter of fact, Bill Ronay, I want to tell you a little story. I was coming home last night from Walmart, getting supplies for the grocery shop for the fish fry this afternoon. And as I was coming through our great big city of Athens, Texas, I caught a yellow light. Well, for the most part, you can go through yellow lights and it don't matter. The only problem is when you go through a yellow light and there's a cop sitting over there, it didn't seem to impress him too much. So he proceeds to pull me over. Me and him had a conversation. I said, that's your opinion and this is my opinion. It was yellow when I went under it. He said, well, it was red when I saw you. I said, no problem. You do what you got to do. Didn't argue with him, just went on about my way. Anyway, he gave me a warning ticket, and we sat there and visited for a minute, and I reminded him when it was over with, don't forget tomorrow. He said, what's that? I said, tomorrow's Mother's Day. Don't forget your mama tomorrow. He just laughed and went on. But anyway, I had your live stream up in my phone, listening to it as I was driving through town. I thought that's kind of funny. But he's a pretty good kid. You don't have to be a turd. Just be nice to them. Most times they'll just visit and go on. Not a big deal. But it's one of those things. Your opinion, my opinion. It was yellow when I went through it, but you saw it red. So anyway, not going to argue with them. Not no call for it. But, here we go. This one shired down. We'll go chase him for a minute. One thing about flying over water, most of the time you don't have to worry about no power lines, no trees, none of that stuff. Man, my old drone, let me slow my drone down. I'm outrunning him. It may be because he got out of the throttle. That's funny. You're the reason, Bill. I saw yellow, man. Y'all was talking so much and having so much fun that's the reason it turned yellow. Them traffic lights, they're not on timers or anything. It's because the Bill show was on. Turned it yellow. Rick Williamson, if you're in here, good morning. I don't know. I think sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. Uh, if you are, good morning. Speed demon. No, no speeding. No, I'm driving the speed limit, Brother Bob. It's just old Yeller. Oh, well, I ain't going to lie to you. I did run through the yellow light. I ain't going to lie about it, and he was right. He said, you trying to get through that light? I said, yeah, I've lived here my whole life. These lights are a little too long sometimes. So, anyway, speed demon. There's old Mr. Barkley. How you doing today, sir? It's good to see you, my friend. Let's see, Ronnie, Michael Blade. I didn't pull a Ray Kelly card last night. I usually do that when I have a law enforcement issue. And it usually gets me out of it, but I thought I'd try the old Chris Hope method for once instead of intimidating somebody with the Ray Kelly card. Anyway, when he run my license plate and took my driver's license, I didn't figure I could use a Ray Kelly card. Anyway, you guys go over and check old Johnny out. I'll ease in there for a little bit this morning. I got a lot of stuff to do today, but I'm going to go visit with him a minute while the stores and people wake up. Sold my other house. I got to stop and do a few things there this morning. It's about got everything out other than a pickup. I got to get out of my old shop, take it up to my other house and park it. I don't have a place to put it in the shade. Is about the only thing I got, but that's what we got going on today, and get ready to cook fish this afternoon for my family. So you guys have a great Sunday. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for following us around. I know we enjoy y'all chasing us. And y'all have a good week, and we'll catch y'all somewhere. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.